So today we're going to be talking about a story called Stregonona by Anthony DePaula. So first let's talk about what we're going to learn today, what we're expected to learn. So the student, you, will be able to explain the relationships among the major and minor characters of our story. So let's break that down a little bit. First we're going to talk about what it means to explain something. To explain something just means you're going to tell me. So you're going to tell who? Me. You're going to be able to tell me, the reader, the audience. Or you're going to be able to describe it. Describe just means like tell me with details. Okay? Then what exactly is a relationship? A relationship is how you interact with people. Like your mom, she's your family, that's your relationship. So we're going to write how you interact with people. And this one's bubbled on our chart because it's the most important. Next, we're going to go with major. When something is major, it's the major problem of the day. That's all you can think about, right? Well, that's how a major character works. A major character is who the story is mainly about. They're going to be on almost or every page. So on my chart, we're putting the important character. Important. And minor character is really easy. It's everyone else. It's who the major character is going to have a relationship with, who they're going to interact with. Okay, next let's go over our content objective. That's our I can statement. So after this lesson, you'll be able to say, I can explain the relationships, how you interact with someone, between Stregonona, she's our main character, so let's write main, or major character, and the townspeople. Our townspeople are the minor characters. So we're going to put minor. Minor characters. So we're also going to have a language objective for today. Our language objective is I can orally means you're going to be able to tell me out loud, explain, tell or discuss, a specific, that means one, just one relationship between Stregonona, our major character, and one of the townspeople. How many of the townspeople? One. One of the townspeople. And to help you out, our sentence stem is Stregonona is blank. That's where you're going to put the relationship with blank. That's when you're going to put one of the townspeople. I'm not going to say with the townspeople, just one. And then you're going to tell me how you know. That's the describing part. I know this because in the story they talk about blank. They talk about who, the characters, what characters are you talking about, and blank happens. So one of the events in the story that lets you know that they have a relationship. So my strategy for the ISI was cognates. So in Spanish and English, there are cognates, which are words that start the same or they sound the same, and they mean the same thing in both languages. So for example, relationship in Spanish is relación. So I would be able to tell my ELL student, if they didn't know what relationship meant, if they didn't grasp it, I would be able to say, what does relationship sound like? And they would be able to tell me relación. And I would mention, okay, relación starts and sounds the same as relationship. And then I would talk about how we're going to be looking for cognates in both in the story as I read it to help them with unknown words. So in the story, there are two different cognates that I would talk about. The first one is magic. So in English, magic is spelled M-A-G-I-C. Well, in Spanish, magic is magia. So I would say M-A-G-I-A. And then I would ask my ELL student to point out to me what letters look the same in magic and magia. And hopefully they would be able to tell me that's the M-A-G and the M-A-G. what do you notice on this page that is the same in English and Spanish? And if they said pasta, not only would that relate to our language objective of being able to talk about pasta and cognates and being a cognate in Spanish and English, but we would be able to talk about cultural references and how they can even eat pasta in different styles in different cultures, such as Mexico and America, or Italy, where Strega lives, and it's the same. Pasta is a universal word. Pasta. So, my strategy again was cognates. I would use these throughout the story and in my TEAC content and language objectives by explaining the cognate of relationship, in the story, magic and pasta. And then on the post-test, I would be able to have translated versions of those cognates for my students so that they would better understand the question that is being asked without having to read unfamiliar words.